Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of my work from home essentials and also a couple of tips for working from home. Now, I have been working from home since March of 2020 and it's currently November, so I feel like most of you guys are in that same basket and it is just so different than what any of us are used to. Plus, I just got out of college last year, so going from being in college, being a student, to working in an office, to working from home has been a lot for myself in 1 year's time. So I've definitely had the ups and downs with working from home. You know, I love being around people. I love, putting makeup on every day and getting dressed up and going out and about and having a routine, and it's so hard to get into that routine when we are stuck at home. And so I know some people are going back into the office. I currently am still working from home, like I just said. So I did a little poll on my story the other day asking you guys to tell me what kind of videos you want to see from me. Feel free, if you have any other ideas, please comment those down below, DM me on Instagram, whatever, because those are so appreciated. But somebody said to do a work from home essentials video, and thank you so much for that idea, because I did a video a while back on tips from working from home, but that was literally in like April or May, maybe June, and so things have totally changed. It's like 6 months later, which is crazy to say that. So today I'm going to be telling you guys the things that I just use on a daily basis, and this is going to be just super authentic, so some of these things may not be like the most exciting, revolutionary things. Some of these things you may have at home right now, but these are just literally like what I have to have every single day. The first thing that I have to have every single time that I'm working from home, first I do want to apologize for my hair. It's like going through a lot right now, but I do have to have candles burning. If you watch my vlogs, whether it's a work vlog or whatever, I feel like this just totally calms me down, sets the mood, especially like Bath and Body Works, because they have essential oils in their candles and they are all just amazing. My favorite kind of scents for right now, I mean, whatever kind of scent makes you happy, but I think the most calming scents, I know you can do like all of their stress relief candle line. I love tree smells. Tree smells just take me to a happy place. So Fresh Balsam is my favorite candle of all time. I go through so many of these a year. This one's like almost empty. I have 2 more on hand right now. Tree Farm is another great one. Frosted Forest, almost out of this one. Evergreen. Anything that has any kind of tree in it. But also The Perfect Christmas is a new favorite. I tried this one for the first time this year and it has changed my life. It literally smells like The Perfect Christmas, and it's one of those that's like easy for the background. Another one that I really love is more of a fall candle, but Leaves is one of those that anybody will love. So if you live with someone that doesn't really like candles, I feel like they'll like Leaves. It just smells like fall. It smells so good. My next thing, I've also talked about this in so many of my vlogs, but I gotta give a shout out to my girl Jessica. She makes these personalized cups on her Etsy shop. Her page is called Sincerely Slate, and I bought this one from her. I was a pink campus rep, if you guys don't know, and this one's for Pink Campus Rep alumni, but she has so many cute designs and she can make so many cute things. And honestly, I've been wanting one of these like reusable Starbucks cups for so long, and when I saw she was launching her like brand, I was like, I have to have that, because that's like me right there. So I definitely want to get more of these, because I use this every single day. If I don't make my coffee at home, then I use this for water, and I'm just obsessed with this cup. While we're on the topic of like coffee at home, I'll also give a shout out to my Nespresso machine. It has been such a great investment. I will say I do love me some Starbucks. Newly have loved me some Dunkin' now, and then I also love my local coffee shops. But on those days when you are like jam-packed with meetings, or you really just don't want to keep spending money by going to Starbucks every day, having an espresso machine is such a great investment. It's such a great thing to ask for Christmas. It's such a great thing to like treat yourself with if you're wanting to have a big splurge. I have loved having my Nespresso machine, just so amazing. Love having my coffee every morning. It's really great. I do go to Starbucks and Dunkin' and local coffee shops often, but if you love coffee and you want to have coffee at home, I feel like an espresso machine is such a great thing to have, and you can make so many like nice coffees with it. So I'm still learning how to like make fancy lattes myself, but I love that thing. Okay, we're gonna get more into this in a minute when I talk about my tips for working from home, but I am a big writer downer. I have to write down everything that I have to do, or else and I like to physically write it down, not just on my computer or notes on my phone or whatever. I like to have a physical thing where everything that I have to do is written down. I showed this in a vlog. It is a noteworthy is what it says on the top. And I got this from Target. I believe it was like $18 or $20, which is expensive, but it is like that faux leather material. What I like about this notebook is at the top, you can like circle the dates of what it is. And then it also has a to-do list right here, goals right here, and note it down here. And then it also has like this little folder where you can put things in. And so I use this pretty much every single day, whether it's for work or also just planning YouTube ideas. I love that it has your goals because you can set one of these for a month, a week, or whatever, and just kind of flip back to it. I love that it's Padfolio style. It makes me feel like an attorney or something. I interned for a judge and all of the attorneys had Padfolios. That's why I say that, because that's kind of like one reason I really wanted to be an attorney, because everything just looks so organized. And I'm big into writing down things. I love having different colored pens and highlighters, and even though I'm not in school anymore, that's like the main thing I miss about school is taking notes and honestly studying for tests. I know that makes me sound like a freak, but I love making note cards. I love making study guides. I love having the different colors, and I just miss learning like that. Another thing, I've gotten some like pen marks on it, which I'm really sad about, but this notebook is almost filled up. So I showed this in a vlog like several months ago when I bought this notebook from Target. It is by the brand Sugar Paper. I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel like Steve from Blue's Clues, you know? And so I just really like having this, whether it's for YouTube ideas or just jotting down like a to-do list. I use this for taking notes at work. So whether it's like things I need to do, or especially when I was like new at work and I was onboarding, I would write down like all the stuff to remember is in this notebook. So definitely these two purchases have been incredible. I've talked about these for way too long now. Another thing I want to give a shout out to, so one thing I do a lot for myself is when I'm working from home, you have a lot of work that you can do on your own for my job, and I really love that because I love just kind of getting in my own zone and, you know, turning something on in the background. But then also when I'm like doing physical activity, and this has just been something that's been huge for me working from home, is listening to podcasts, and in particular the Office Ladies podcast has been my favorite thing ever. I've listened to the full length of every single episode now. I was catching up on them a couple weeks ago because I'd missed some from earlier in the summer, but basically it's Angela Kinsey and Jenna Fisher, and they have a podcast where they have like guests from The Office on sometimes, and then they basically just recap Office episodes. So if you're a huge Office fan like me, I've watched the show going on 16 times now, then you will love this podcast because they give you like all the behind the scenes scoop. I feel like everyone knows about this podcast now. I genuinely listen to it every single day, but now I'm like all caught up and I'm really sad. So that was just a really good thing to have on. I talked about this in another video I just filmed, an Ulta haul, but so I used to use like the rubber band ponytail holders, but they make my head hurt. And then I never really used scrunchies until recently. And so I have like the Conair scrunchie, like the authentically, you know, original scrunchies. But then I just bought these from the brand Kitsch, I think is how you say it, Kitsch. And they have like this satiny material, so soft. I also have this hair clip in my hair right now. This is my first day wearing it, so I can't say if it's good or bad, but it is a lot looser. So I think I am gonna end up wearing this every single day. But scrunchies I feel like are great because if you want to get your hair out of your face but you don't want headaches from like the rubber bands, definitely just buy some scrunchies. These the satin ones came from Ulta, and these other ones, you have hair on them, or I have hair on them. These came from Target. You can get them at the grocery store, dollar store, whatever. These are actually things that I use multiple times a day. If I was stranded on an island, these would have to come with me on the island if I could only bring a couple of things. If you know me, you know I am a freak about this stuff, and that is number one, Vaseline. I am the biggest Vaseline fanatic. I use it to take off my mascara. I put it on my lips every night before I go to bed, put it on my lips every morning when I wake up. I use Vaseline more than probably any person in America, and I'm not joking. I use this stuff all day long. It's on my bedside table. I've emailed them asking them to sponsor me some Vaseline. If you're seeing this, I made a whole video about you like 2 years ago. Honestly, I just feel like this is the most affordable way to keep moisturized lips. I know you can buy all of these fancy lip mask brands and stuff, but Vaseline at the end of the day is my go-to. And then also with that, lotion. I get so many compliments. I used to use just baby lotion, but then I noticed it wasn't really moisturizing my skin as much as I wanted it to. And I have so many friends that have used this and have been like, that is the best smelling lotion. It is the Nivea oil infused lotion, the coconut and Manoi oil, and it smells kind of like coconuts, but it is so moisturizing. I got this from Target. And this is also, these two things go together. They are on my bedside table all the time. I put lotion on my feet every day, my legs, my whole body. I am a very moisturized person. I may not have a lot going for me, but I have the moisture thing down. Next thing that's really important to me is to have just a really clean, fresh scent on myself. You definitely don't have to wear perfume if you're not a big perfume person, but one thing I will say is this Amazing Grace perfume by Philosophy, one of my favorite perfumes ever, especially for working from home. To me, it just smells like you just did laundry, but you did it with a new type of laundry detergent. And it just smells so clean and fresh and beautiful with a hint of like floral, but mostly it kind of has a little bit of a sweet thing, but it mostly is just like clean and fresh. And that is just my favorite work from home scent. I'll put this on before I go to the gym. I spray this on me before I sit down to work every day. Truly incredible. This is definitely the biggest work from home perfume. I actually just bought a new bottle today. Okay, if you don't know me, then I want to tell you that I am the biggest like cozy fanatic. I think that's one reason why I love Jaclyn Hill so much, and I feel like we are very similar because she loves glitz and glam. I love the way she decorates her house, but she's like the biggest homebody and the biggest like cozy person, and she has given me like so many tips on cozy things. I know that sounds random, but I don't know if she talked about this or not. I can't remember, but I did get this this summer, which is a random time to get this, but this is a Pottery Barn robe. It is so soft. I will use this as a blanket. I will use this as a robe. I will wear over clothes. I'm so excited for it to get cold outside. Such a great thing to ask for Christmas. I feel like this is kind of like a Christmas gift card video, but this is literally what I use every single day for working from home. And this is just, if you are working from home and you are wanting something cozy, comfy, it is the softest material. Keep in mind, I hate Sherpa. Don't get Sherpa near me or I will freak out. There are some types of Sherpa that I can tolerate, but this is more of like the fur. So it has like the thicker fur around the edges, but then it has like that soft fur for the actual like body of the thing. And it is just so soft and cozy. And again, I'm so excited for it to get cold outside, but like I will literally be sitting in my bed with this thing on top of me and just be like, this is literally everything I've ever dreamed of. It's so soft. I've wanted it for so long, and my Nana bought this for me as a gift because I talked about it every day and I really wanted it. It is expensive. I know there are probably dupes out there, but if you're wanting just a high quality, thick, comfy robe, oh, I slapped myself. That is the robe that you want. A couple more cozy things to throw at you. Next, you've heard me talk about this before. Target has like the comfiest clothes ever. This is by the brand Stars Above. I've had these pants since this time last year, and I wear them every single day. They have a couple holes in them now because I have worn them so much, and I wear them. I used to wear them like even to the grocery store, like tucked in my Uggs when I lived in Ohio, because I really didn't care what I looked like. You'll see why, because they are flared. These are so soft. If you're looking for like a thin, loungy type of thing. I also have the jogger form in a light gray, which you've probably seen on here. They have different colors. I hope they still have these exact ones. I will link them below. I have the matching top as well. I don't wear the top as much just because it's been so hot. So I typically just wear like a big t-shirt or even like a sweatshirt sometimes, honestly. But I wear these pants at least twice a week. These just got out of the laundry. The light gray ones are in the laundry. My thing is, if you're gonna work from home, you might as well take advantage of being comfy, especially from like your mid-half down where you can, like you're not on Zoom calls. And I just would marry these pants. They are so comfortable. I can't sell you on them enough. They're super affordable. I think they're like $20 or something, and they are truly like one of the best things I've ever bought. I know I sound so weird in this video, but I literally am passionate about cozy, comfy, smelly good things. If I could just live in a spa, I feel like that's where I would be like most comfortable, honestly. That's what I should do. I should just open a spa with like all of my favorite scents, all of my favorite cozy things. We could just rent out some comfy clothes. It could just be like a lounge place, not even a full spa. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, I love it. The last thing I want to talk about that's kind of like cozy is very random and kind of doesn't really fit, but these are something that I wear every single day, and it is these socks from Hanes. I got these like in a pack of 10 or something from Target. They are the ankle socks. These are super popular right now. Like people buy the Nike brand or Adidas, whatever. These are my go-tos, and let me tell you why. Because sometimes you'll get like those comfy, like cozy, fuzzy socks, and they'll make your feet feel weird, like dry, or they just, you know, they're just too thick sometimes, and you just want a thinner but soft sock. These are thicker than like your thin ankle socks, but they're thinner than a big fuzzy sock, so they are like that perfect in between. They're super affordable. You can probably get these at Walmart. I'll link these below. I wear these every single day. I even wear them to the gym. I know you're probably like, why? But they keep the back of my ankle from like rubbing against my tennis shoe when I'm running. And let me tell you something, it doesn't stop there. I have the even shorter version, like the 1-inch ankle sock. And these are honestly really popular right now. Like I was talking about it, we have like these hair clips in right now. We have the ankle socks. We are going back to the early 2000s and I'm so here for it. Another thing, you're probably thinking I just sit at home and do nothing all day. I do get activity, or try to like get some activity movement in every single day, whether it's going to the gym, walking my dog, whatever. And honestly, I love my Apple Watch. Even though they have other things like Fitbits, whatever, this is just one of those things I pretty much wear every day because it reminds you like, hey, stand up. It's been an hour, you haven't stood up. And it keeps you from just being like sitting still all day long, because I will do that while I'm working from home, but I do think it's really important to kind of get active. I'll talk about that more in a minute. Another thing I have to talk about are my UGG slippers. Back on the cozy thing, I've talked about these so much in my videos that I don't even know if I should talk about these because I feel like you know how I feel. UGG slippers are the best things ever. I got these last year at this time and you can see they're so worn down. I've worn these out. I wear these to Starbucks in the morning with my dog. Super soft. They are not as easy to clean off, so if I go outside, I wear those UGGs. If I'm inside, I'm always wearing these. Honestly, sometimes I don't even wear like this band. I just kind of tuck that up and just slide my foot in, but these are so soft. Last thing that is like my essential for working from home, I didn't do this before, but since I've been doing this, it's kind of helped with headaches, and that is having just dim lighting. Like set the mood, set the tone for how you're working from home. Sometimes having these bright lights, like in the beginning, I don't know what I was thinking, but I would turn on like my bedroom lights and I would keep those on all day long while I was sitting at my desk, and it was so bright in there and I would just have headaches and it just wasn't comfortable. But now that I've kind of really gotten accustomed to working from home, I'm all about the comfort, and this is going to kind of get into my top tips for working from home, but dim lighting. So I turn off my bedroom lights. Sometimes I'm almost like sitting in the dark and I'll just have my computer screen, but oftentimes I'll have a candle lit or either crack my bedroom window or light a lamp beside my bed. So if you're like having headaches, it might be because you're sitting in the broad light or have all your lights on. If you're not on like Zoom calls or anything, just try even working in the dark with your laptop. It will kind of help you, and I think that has really been helpful to me because I do get migraines if I look at my computer too long. I do need to get some blue light glasses. I had a pair that I got in my FabFitFun box that I was wearing, and I can't find them. So if you have any like favorite blue light glasses, let me know because I need to get a new pair. Kind of going into my tips for working from home, I just have my 5 top tips that I have learned. I know I made a video on this a while ago, but these are kind of like just updated. Number 1 is to cater to your 5 senses. So that's very weird to kind of say, but number 1 is like have a candle lit, you know, you have smell. Make sure it smells good where you are. Make sure you're just in your zone, you know, you're comforting yourself. This is like the one time we'll really ever have to kind of just take advantage of that working from home, even though I'm beyond excited to go back to work and like actually work in an office, because I miss being around people every day and just, you know, having that specific routine. But while you can light a candle while you're working from home, light a candle, you know, spray some perfume on yourself. Make it feel like a different environment than just your bedroom, you know, make it feel like you are somewhere. Touch, that's obviously a huge one for me because I am always super comfortable. Honestly, I have been, if you watch my vlogs, I've been actually working out of my bed. I prop all my pillows up behind me so I'm like sitting up, and then I will put a pillow in my lap and I'll put my laptop on it. So I've basically just made myself a comfy desk. I wear comfy clothes all day because in the beginning I was like, you kind of need to get up and get ready, but now I'm more into like the natural to no makeup and just kind of, you know, wearing the most comfy clothes I have because that's what makes me feel more productive. It kind of just makes me feel not so uptight and uncomfortable. All about being comfortable. And then taste, find some good snacks. Also forgot to mention this, but I have some mint gum. It fell across the room, but I have mint gum in all day. I drink protein shakes, coffee, you know, just having some of your favorite things to kind of make you feel like you're in class or you're in the office, you know, that kind of thing. And then what are your other ones? Sight, dim lighting, like I just said, very important. And then sound. So sometimes I will turn on like a podcast in the background, or I will turn on a movie because sometimes it can get really lonely working from home. I really am thankful that I do have meetings to go to pretty much every day, and I get to talk to people every day, but some of us don't. So make sure you're kind of just surrounding yourself, whether it's like relaxing jazz music, you know, I used to listen to that while I was studying, just like a podcast, turn on a movie, a TV show in the background, not to watch, but you know, just to kind of have as something in the background, because it does get a little bit, you feel kind of stranded sometimes if you don't have that stuff in the background. Another big tip, and something that we do at work, and then also I just do on my own, is like with those notepads, I write down everything at the beginning of the week that I need to get done during that week, and then I also do the same thing for every day. So I will wake up, and like the first thing I do when I open my laptop, or I will get that notebook, I will write down like on Monday morning, okay, these are the things I need to get done by Friday. This is my to-do list. These are like my priorities. And so that's just really important, because you have to get yourself into some kind of routine, or it will just kind of bring you down. And I noticed when I wasn't doing this, when I wasn't doing all of these things, I was not like depressed, I don't want to say, but I was like just lonely, and it just kind of made me feel like, when am I going to get back that routine back in my life? Because I'm a big routine person, you know, like I'm a big planner. Just try like writing down every single Monday morning what you have to do that week, and then every single day as the week goes on, check those things off, and even make like a smaller list for that specific day. Number 3, we kind of talked about this earlier when I was talking about the Apple Watch, but physical activity every day. I finally started going back to the gym. I go to Planet Fitness, or even if I don't go work out, like I didn't work out today because I have this severe sunburn and it hurts so bad. I talked about this in another video, but so even if I don't do that, I will go walk my dog for 15 to 20 minutes a day at the beginning of the day, and then do the same thing at the end of the day. Like, it's so important to kind of just get outside, get some fresh air, get some sunshine, even though I don't want sunshine on my body right now because I think I might explode. It's just so important to kind of just get outside. And I know it can be so easy to stay in your room from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. I did go through that phase for a long time, and it was not the best, but you know, do something. Go for a walk or a run, or go to the gym if you can. Do what you can. Do like the at-home routine workouts. Those are awesome. I honestly probably need to get back into that. Number 4, take advantage of the fact that you can be comfy. I know I kind of contradicted myself, because earlier this year I said, you know, make an effort to get up and get dressed every day. And like, I do agree, you do need to get into a routine, find what's right for you. But for me personally, I found that being comfy makes me feel more productive, because I feel more like myself, and I just feel more, again, comfortable. I don't want to work in an environment, like if I'm not comfortable, you know, if I'm sitting in jeans every day, you will never see me wear jeans in my own home. Unless it's for like a party or something. I am not a big fan of jeans. I saw this video with Demi Lovato, and she was like, I honestly can't tell you the last time I put on a pair of jeans. And I was like, me too, honestly. Well, I did wear jeans last weekend, but still, I do not love jeans. And the 5th thing is just the natural lighting thing again. Make the environment feel soothing and not too bright. Get some blue light glasses. Again, if you have some recommendations on blue light glasses, I do need those, because I do struggle with migraines. When I was working at my old job, there was one day I was working in the office and I was at my computer, and I kid you not, I started getting the tunnel vision thing. Like, I could not see. It was like I could see one little dot out of both of my eyes, and nobody around me, like, I didn't really tell them, because I was like, they're gonna think I'm crazy, but I couldn't see. I sat in my car for like 30 minutes before I drove home, because I was scared. Like, I could not even see anything. So yeah, since then I've kind of had the migraines on and off. Not as bad since I've started kind of working in the dark. But yeah, those are my tips for working from home and my work from home essentials. I hope this video was helpful. It was honestly really fun to make, and just kind of look around at what is important to me, what do I use every day. Like, I'm very big on the comfy cozy thing, obviously, but I'm also big into like the organization, you know, having a plan for each day. I love that feeling, and that is why I'm so excited to move to Birmingham, so excited to get into the office and work at my new job. It's crazy, I've actually been working there for like 2.5 months, but I'm having the best time. And I'm so excited to actually be back in the office, or actually I've never been to the office or be in the office for the first time. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and hopefully you got something out of it. If not anything, you probably got like a little mini Christmas wish list. That is all for today's video, so let me know what you want to see next. I love making work related videos, college related videos, those kinds of things, all the lifestyle stuff. So yeah, let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye!